Welcome, Taurus, to Bee's Portal Tarot. Happy holidays and New Year to you. From my family to yours, I hope today's messages resonate with you. Feel free to come back at the end of each month and see if those messages hit home with you, how they connected. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments area. We're going to use 6 decks today. We're going to start with a deck called the Starman. I'm going to share a couple of the meanings from the deck the book from you, because it is so profound. And we're going to get a very vast spread. So Taurus, I hope you stick with me to the end for these 6-month predictions. We're going to say a quick prayer before we get started. We've lit a candle for the Mother St. Mary to invite the energies of strength and wisdom and guidance to us in our reading. So we're just going to say a quick prayer and we're going to get started. Check other placements. If it doesn't resonate, toss it back to the universe, okay? So here we go. Divine angels and guardians, guide my hand by yours alone. Let this reading be true and sound. Divine angels and guardians, with me always by my side. I pray for your guidance and for sight. Protect me with your golden light. The cards are shuffled, the cards are dealt. The door is open and the power is felt. Let me see with open eyes. Speak the truth and tell no lies. Where the future is revealed, when nothing more is concealed. Remember, the future is not yet set in stone. So divine angels and guardians, I welcome messages from your ranks. For your guidance and wisdom, I give my thanks. So be it. Everything's been pre-shuffled, so we're just going to cut the deck here, Taurus, and we will get some energies representing you for 2021. So January 2021 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. Okay. Can I get February 2021? Thank you. March 2021, Spirit. What are their general energies for this time of March 2021 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign? Oops. I almost had a card issue there. Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Taurus. Thank you. Can I get May and June, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, 2021? General energies for them at this time. What are their energies? Taurus, May and June, their general energies. What are they feeling at this time? May, June, 2021 for Taurus. Their overall feelings for those months, 2021, Taurus, May and June. Oh. Just 2 cards, May, June, Spirit. Can I get Taurus, May, Spirit? There we go. And June, Spirit. Whoa. So 2 energies that keep coming out for the end of June, so I'm going to take both of them. Maybe that's important to us, so we're going to just take a look at that. Okay. Then next up, we are going to get a little bit of a distance between these cards here, because it's going to get confusing if we don't. Alright. Okay. So, next up is going to be the general messages, overall obstacles, trials, and tribulations coming at you for the months from January through to June. For Taurus, Sun, and Rising sign, I'm just going to give this one a quick shuffle up again. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Taurus. Show me the cards I need to see. What are their general trials, tribulations, or obstacles? Anything coming at them for the month of January through June 2021. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Taurus. Okay, so we are going. Okay, can I get me in? Whoa, thank you, sir. and June energy there. Those come out nice and beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to get your spirit animal messages for these times, May to June, Taurus 2021, spirit animal messages, sun and rising sign of Taurus. Go. Okay, show me the cards I need to see. January. Okay, so we have January and February out there. What are these cards on? Can I get March 2021 for Taurus, sun and rising sign? What are their spirit animal messages for these times? Can I get March spirit animal messages? Thank you. And can I get April 2021 for Taurus, sun and rising sign of Taurus? Show me the card I need to see. Taurus. Can I get Taurus? Just one card, good, for sun and rising sign of Taurus. Thank you. And can I get May Spirit? One card representing the spirit animal guided messages for May 2021 for Taurus, sun and rising sign of Taurus. Can I get the spirit animal? Thank you. And can I get June Flow? Holy, that was powerful. We're knocking stones off and everything. Look at that. So can I get the 2021 June? Thank you. Animal message for that. Okay. Then we are going to go with your clarifying energies. So this is going to represent your clarifying energies, Taurus, for your overall general energies. Second card out. Can I get Taurus? Thank you. Hold on, I got another flipper card here. So this one and this one. Can I get March 2021 for Taurus? What are their clarifying energies for the overall general messages, trials, tribulations? What are their clarifying energies? Can I get, whoa, don't do that. Can I get April 2021 Taurus, sun and rising sign of Taurus? What are their clarifying energies for April 2021? Clarifying. Okay, can I get May and June Spirit 2021? Taurus, sun and rise. Wow, I am having a issue today, boy. Goodness. Thanks. Sun and rising sign Taurus, May. Thank you. Can I get June 2021 for sun and rising sign? Taurus, thank you. Okay. Now we got that all hands off. We are going to now go forth with your divine messages from divine power, higher source, Father, Mother, God, however you see that. Taurus, sun, moon, rising sign. Show me the cards I need to see. Divine or spiritual guiding messages for them at this time. Thank you. Can I get March, Holy Spirit? Thank you. They're all falling to one side of the room today. March, can I get April Spirit for 2021 for Taurus? What is your spirit, or your divine messages? Energy is, I'm a little bit nervous today, so maybe Taurus, your feelings, your nerves are high. Something's got you maybe a little bit off. Definitely picking up that energy from you. Can I get the angel guided messages for Taurus 2021? What are the angel guided messages from January through June for Taurus, Sun, and Rising sign? Show me the cards I need to see. January through June for Taurus, Sun, and Rising sign. Angel guided messages for them at this time. Angel messages, thank you. For February 2021. Angel guided messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign. February 2021. Okay, can I get March 2021, please? Spirit, Taurus, thank you. Can I get April 2021 for Taurus? April 2021. Oh, that one landed right on the arm of my chair, so without falling off. So that's one. Can I get, wow, May 2021, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign with Taurus. What are their angel guided messages for them at this time, May 2021? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Let's begin. Like I said, it's a pretty vast spread, Taurus, so stick with me at the end, especially, yeah, we're going to be here a little bit. So we're going to start, we're already at 11 minutes in, so the Prince of Swords for January's energy, that's going to represent the start of the month, how this is what you're feeling at this time, and your overall general messages for the month are going to sit there nicely, because I want them to. So the Prince of Swords. It is about living by your ideals, and it just doesn't want to stay up there, Taurus. So living up by your ideals, the Prince of Swords here is danger is imminent. The time has come to act. It's now or never, Taurus. The explosive combination of fire and air invites some sort of decisive action, fiery, determined to follow in the principles. This prince is willing to sacrifice himself for a lofty cause. So maybe, Taurus, that could be on you at this time. You're understanding there's a burden and you're going to endure the hardship and punishment that may be inflicted as a consequence. The Prince of Swords embodies an energy. A huge raven signifies the arrival of this vital force. So if something's coming into your life right now, Taurus, is going to come in fast and swift. But you're heading for a similar and untimely end. But this is talking about standing your ground, fighting for what you believe in. What decisive action do you need to take at this time, Taurus? Surrender what you hold dear to achieve greatness. Be impulsive. Sometimes as an earth energy, you can be a little bit grounded, Taurus. You don't like to be impulsive or take those calculated or uncalculated risks. The Three of Coins. Okay. So the Three of Coins is definitely going to be a time for you to possibly, I would say, it's about projects, property, acclaim, early success. Your good work is going to get you some attention right now, Taurus. So whatever you're doing is going to give you some praise and support. This is going to create a shift in how others will see you. Be prepared for congratulations, maybe a touch of envy as you successfully complete a key phase that sets you up for the future. This card also favors property, so you might be working on improving your home at this time, maybe buying a new home, remodeling it, whatever it is. Maybe that's your profession. But at this time, it's talking about property, claim, early success. You got the cat energy. Speak your truth, Taurus. Have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. So right now, you're calling to have exactly what the Prince of Swords, to stand your ground, and this is exactly what that is calling for you as well. Speak your truth, Taurus. Don't let people ever kind of come at you with that impulsive or domineering way of thinking, and don't let that become your embodiment. Stand your ground. Hold what you believe to be true. And don't let anybody tell you different, Taurus. You're a grounding energy, your earth sign, so you shouldn't have this problem. You're naturally connected to the earth and what it represents and being grounded. So just stand in your faith and your ground and embody who you are, Taurus, and then you should be off to a much needed start there. Furthermore, I think that this is, the cat is in the kind of an loose creek. What it's calling on you to do is at this absolute most time of uncertainty, when you don't know what to do and you're kind of lost, it's definitely calling you. It's an earth element, right? An air. The cat shines light on all the ways that you communicate to friends, family, or work. She's going to bring you clarity to help you find your voice if you feel like you've lost it. This cat is going to help you communicate with higher beings and spirits, opening and working on your throat chakra. It brings a powerful energy from the great central sun to activate and charge your cells and your higher chakras. So it's going to bring you a balanced perspective, Taurus, independence and strength, all the things mystical and magical. She represents the goddess of protection, so you're being asked to bring the spirit animals energy into your life, refresh and energize your body in the sun's energy. 8 of fire. Okay, Taurus, so you could either be dealing with possibly a fire sign, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, but I think that this is an 8, I don't know, some sort of kind of completion of what you're going through. It's also going to talk to you about a time of gathering momentum, Taurus, celebrating swift changes, travel, or transformation at this time. But whatever it is, momentum is building as the power of spirit is going to serve to power this transformation. You are traveling to new territories and you're eager to experience all that the land has to offer. You've arrived at your destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing you, Taurus. Stand in your ground. These are all the same thing. I think January is a lot about speak your truth, acknowledge who you are. You got the 7 Deception MB card coming out in the mental border there. So maybe you could be experiencing a time where you feel like there is a lot of deception and envy going around you, and this has come up in a lot of readings, actually. So this is telling me that there is a lot of deception and envy for feeling a lot of that. Like, I think that everybody is feeling like they are being, but it's to be forearmed. To be forewarned is to be forearmed, as I like to say. This card comes out when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear, Taurus. How do we really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? Possibly in business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you're aware of and understand all, and I mean all, the facts at this time. Before you sign any dotted line, you've worked hard, so Taurus, don't let others take from you what's rightfully yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments at this time, Taurus, and so this could represent a time of sudden and unexpected change, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Having a plan B is a fallback strategy to prevent future problems, but use this card to be prepared. It's better safe than sorry. Okay, so coming out of that, you've got the 4 of Pentacles, control. So that's controlling exactly what that's talking about. Having a plan B, being in control of your plan B, Taurus. Not letting anybody come in and be the wavering, deciding influence on your life, okay? It's very important to remember that having control, order, and security is important to Taurus. And if you have suffered financial stress recently, this 4 brings reassurance that your situation is going to improve. The card reveals security and a return to order. But maybe you could get spending under control, and relationships at this time are going to be stable and content for you. The downside of this card could be smugness, traditional attitudes, or being stuck in old habits and beliefs. Security may not be what we all wish for, but too much emphasis on the material world can stifle the adventurous spirit, Taurus. Try to find a balance that works for you between, the material world and, inner guidance, inner peace, okay? We have all the things in the world. We can't take them with us, right? So we're going into February with the energy of 4 of Swords. What a powerful looking card there. Isn't that an amazing card? Wow, the colors. I love this card. The 4 of Swords is definitely going to talk to you. And you're staying in the element of, you went from the Prince of Swords to the 4 of Swords. So you're staying in a kind of consistent energy throughout 2021, the beginning of it anyway. So, but this 4 of Swords is going to talk to you about allowing yourself to rest in your stillness. Take a moment to rest and recuperate, Taurus, a time of challenge. Recharge yourself. Give yourself a period of contemplation and stillness, rejuvenating the mind and body. To sit in stillness and to not do anything presents a different challenge as we observe the incessant mental chatter. But slowly we can see how it's just the activity of the active mind. So when we focus and breathe on accompanying sensations, we are able to come into the present moment. In the present moment, we become simply aware of what is arising, burdened by thoughts pertaining to the past or the future. Meditation and stillness allows us to dissolve the illusion of ego, which reveals the gift of golden eternity. It's time for you to take a break from the persistent activity and thrust of life. Investigate the nature of the mind through the powerful process of breath and observation. As we at times are forced to take care of the body, this is a time to support, nourish, and cleanse your mind. Giving yourself space. Life is relentless. The stories of our lives revealing themselves moment to moment, Taurus. So however these times are coming to you, when you must simply stop, take the space between the words that gives form to sentences. Being still is important to taking action. So Taurus, maybe come into meditation, find something that's going to calm your mind. Take care of the mind as well as the body, but rest before putting your plans into motion, because you're going to need it. You need rest and recuperation for building anything. You got the 5 of Cups, okay? Take a look at that, 5 of Cups there. So this 5 of Cup energy, as you can see, she's kind of got her back turned to the wall. It's water, emotion, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with those at this time, but it is a time of I would say it's loss, sadness, grief. So this 5 is a sadness card, unfortunately, Taurus. It comes after a relationship breakup, or a personal loss, including loss of work, money, or reputation. I know the pandemic's been financially hard on many people, but the card can also show old sorrows resurfacing. It's dealing with an issue, old surfaces. Although 3 cups are happiness or return, 2 are going to remain upright. Take what you can from this experience, as there's still hope from the future. You still got 2 cups in the upright, Taurus. Don't dwell in that moment. You got the honeybee, which is my personal gatekeeper. Divine feminine, you're being called on to rise, Taurus. Rise into what's being, what your being is, right? Rise into what's important to you. And don't ever be afraid to own that, essentially. You are, the honeybee spreads, when I was first asked to sit with the honeybee, I always imagined a beautiful pink rose, the symbol of what is divine feminine, and this is divine feminine. The bee is insistent that the rose is featured on the card. The rose works with the honeybee to activate your heart gently, to let the energetics of bees' honey into your heart, to coat it with love you need. The bee moves from flower to flower, passing on its healing messages, a messenger of the plant world, leaving trails of light where it flies. Bees are so important to our ecosystems for much more than we understand in the physical earthly sense. If you pull this card, you're asked to look at the ways you let light in to yourself, your heart, and your space. Shine a light on all you see. Sending healing light is powerful and can be done simply by holding the person or place you want to heal in pure light. There's a multitude of higher vibration hitting the earth that you can welcome in. The great wave of light that comes from 2020 onward brings strength, embodiment, alignment, and empowerment. Welcome its light and the grand central sun to shine down on you today. Let it in. Let the light of the universe shine down on you. You got the King of Earth in your element there, Earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the King of Earth, you see he's got a stern. So you're definitely out of all very grounded. You're coming into your grounding energy, which is totally amazing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I love that. You are being enterprised. It's a philanthropy card. Ability to attract abundant wealth. Conscious manifesting. A reliable leader. So you have trust and faith in the invisible and know that it's going to manifest in the realm of form and form the way you need it to. Opportunity can be found anywhere and everywhere, Taurus, because you are competent and committed. You are ready for abundance to manifest now in the world of conditions and in a form that's aligned with your highest good, Taurus. So you can manifest all that you desire, consciously aware of the need to stay focused and grounded in the everyday work required to do so. So don't get lost in the clouds. Stay grounded and stay in focus of what you want, Taurus. And you got the fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so that is like one of the best cards in the emotions deck. Green realm here, green border. So that's in emotions, fulfillment of wishes, which I can't think of anybody that wouldn't want a fulfillment of wishes, right? And it is about weird, but it's about this being one of the most positive in the minor card count. Represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are going to finally come true, Taurus. Are you ready? Happiness, success, and good health, and completion and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand, Taurus. This card is going to act as a reminder for you to go back to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked and strive for. Know that these are going to assist you in the future when you need some inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Taurus, forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life, Taurus. It's anything that you are holding back, let it go. You've got the Queen of Swords, independence. You're coming into your independence, accepting what you know to be, true, what you know to be your future destination. You're independently thinking about exactly what you want, and you're not letting anybody tell you anything different, and I love that. So it's perception, strength, and determination as well. So as an individual, this queen has a fast mind and a sharp tongue. So while she is respected for her strength and character, she may be unreasonable, asking too much of herself and others. So maybe right now, Taurus, you could be doing that. You could be putting a lot on yourself and asking a lot of yourself. So she's arriving in a reading to indicate anybody, man or woman, that's highly self-reliant. This may be a woman in your life, man or woman in your life that could be relationships and demanding careers, those in leader positions. You could be a single parent. Regarding a situation, the Queen suggests you call on your inner strength and logic rather than your emotion. So coming at the end of February, you're being called to call on what you know, your inner strength, to guide you. Coming into March, you have the Two of Swords. Again, staying in that sword energy. Okay, so now you've got the Two of Swords representing your energy for the month of March. So, it's definitely, since you're staying so much in that sword element, that you're feeling very kind of fiery, and maybe you could be we could have a fire placement within you. And, but this Two of Swords is going to be trusting your ability to find your way, which is kind of like the independence. You're coming out of that, and you're starting it with the trust. The Two of Swords speaks about choice. It asks us to consider what it means to make a powerful choice. What does it actually involve? We can consider a distinction between a choice and a decision, as they are often viewed as two words with the same meaning. A decision is about looking backwards, weighing up the past, and moving forward based on what we conclude, Taurus. A choice, on the other hand, is a completely free of the past, arising out of the clear, open awareness space, nothing. There are no reasons or justification in a choice. It is simply made. Decisions, therefore, so exist in the domain of the small, egoic, self-attached. So it's stories about life, while choices arise spontaneously out of the freedom of the universal self. We gift ourselves choice, but must work and deliberate when making a decision. Both ways have value when used wisely, Taurus. So this is definitely calling you to make wise decisions, take the path of the heart despite the challenges, consider what challenges and choices you made in life, and connect with your intuition. There is no obvious right way to go. There is a point of choice. This is your point of power, Taurus. And be owning of that. You got the Strength card. So, exactly. You either are having a situation that's requiring you to have your strength right now. And basically, this choice it's a choice or decision, right? And just give you the clear, indecisive facts that you maybe have not been understanding of the two. You're getting the strength to make this choice or decision for yourself, and you're going to start owning what you coming into your own independence there. But this is about courage and patience and resilience, control and passion. This card stands for renewal and the flow of life. It's a karmic meaning, what we reap, we sow. It gives you this strength, invites you to get a situation under control, Taurus, to connect with your inner strength to deal with the external pressures or the internal conflicts you have. This is going to take mainly taking a moral stance, holding your ground, and you've gotten that over and over again. Hold your ground. Sensitively, holding your ground are your values, or dealing sensitively with hurt, angry individuals, or wounded parts of the self. This card is going to remind you that you have the willpower to break addiction or negative thinking patterns. This is going to be physical strength, improvement in health. The choice you made. You made your choice. Own your choice. Have the strength and conviction, Taurus, to be okay with your choice. You got the Raven. It's the wise woman. A change is coming. So maybe you have a grandmotherly wise woman coming to you at this time to give you some inspirational messages. This is my obviously favorite card in the deck for so many reasons. It represents a woman empowerment, but it's a woman energy, divine feminine energy, but it is also an air element. But the Raven is a maverick flying between the two worlds, heaven and earth, with the power to bridge the gap between them. So she easily helps souls cross over. The Raven brings magic and rebirth, death and transformation, essentially, teaching us there is more in the world than your physical eyes see. She's going to hold your hand while facing the deeper shadows of your soul and support you while you soar high. The Raven is accompanied by the triple moon goddess symbol, so she represents wise grandmother energy as well as the end of a cycle. So you made your choice. You're coming to the end of something you're letting go. The goddess of the night moves and works through the Raven, a symbol of the shadows, and that need to be brought to the surface and healed. If a Raven comes to you, you are the cusp of a great change. It is time to revel in your soul's growth and dive into the divine mysteries of the feminine. She's your guide now, and she's going to be with you through any transitions and challenges. Maybe you'll see a Raven, or the family of a Raven crow, essentially. But that could be coming into your life right now, but it's calling your grandmother energy, wise woman, is calling on you to embrace this rebirth and change. I would be not surprised if we get the death card out here. But we got the Sun, 19, the best card of the deck. Love this card. You've coming out of that death and rebirth and right into the sunshine there. You're learning your lessons. You're embracing what they've been. You know what you've come through. That's a wonderful thing to get through. It is really one of the best. But it's representing abundance. This time, everything is possible, Taurus, and everything you need to know is coming to illumination for you. Projects come to fruition. Relationships flourish. Your growth is assured. This is going to be a time of plenty, Taurus, and it's important that you share this abundance with others because you're deeply grateful. March looks like a fabulous month for you. Harmony, 6. You got the Lovers card in traditional tarot. So, Harmony, you're coming to a harmonious state in your relationships, or this card is going to signify a possibility that a deep spiritual initiation, partnership, or union is going to take place at this time, or is manifesting for the near future. This doesn't always necessarily represent a love affair of the heart, but could signify other relationships in your life, personal, business. Remember, not all relationships are one-to-one. They can be forward with group or organizations, even a situation or an incident. So this Harmony card is calling to let you know it's time for you to make choices in certain relationships. The bonds you form with others are all really about you, even in the most difficult situations, Taurus. Do not forget that. They're meant to be mirrors for you, always reflecting back what you need to see. So you're going to ask yourself, what am I learning from this relationship, Taurus? What new qualities am I developing? How can I make it stronger? Are we teaching each other anything? Have I discovered or am I uncovering all about myself through this union? Within every relationship, there's an encoded lesson that you've hopefully gleaned or in some cases still need to learn, Taurus. So you're understanding the choices you make. Maybe you're starting to understand in this what this relationship meant to you. And you're having the strength and the conviction to break through that either together or on your own. The Three of Cups celebration. So maybe you guys are, maybe you're with a long-time partner that's coming into, you've worked through your stuff. You're going to start kind of seeing the union and the strength, what you both want going forward. I feel a lot of that's coming. Three of Cups. Celebration, friendship, socializing, flirtation. This is the flirt card. This card is always welcome in a reading because it predicts joy and happy times as friends and family reconnect. And coming out of the pandemic, we'll be doing just that. Now is the time to enjoy your social life and celebrate the good times, a vivacious energy around you. Maybe there could be a wedding, a party, other get-togethers, hopefully after COVID pandemic. But if you're single, your joie de vivre attracts other people to you, and you'll enjoy feeling confident. As life is sensual and abundant under the influence of these Three Cups, you might overindulge or give into a little romantic temptation at this time. But it's okay, given you're coming out of March feeling renewed and like you got this. So you're starting April with the Eight of Swords. Wow, you're still in the sword energy all the way through. So you're coming into April into the Eight of Swords, which is kind of like you're in a mummified state. You see the crows bringing in change. This is, you're coming out of your mummified state. You're now, okay, I can use what restricts to expand myself. So that's exactly what this is. What's restricting is expanding. The Eight explores the realm of powerlessness. So feeling helpless and weak where there are no possibilities available to influence the situation or relationship. You could be starting April out with that kind of feeling all can be consuming. You're utterly bound by the restrictions that the mind is imposing on you, devoid of hope and unable to choose. This card can cause you to explore the existing restrictions of your life and ask how they can become a catalyst for tremendous creativity and directed purpose. So although the Starman Tarot appears to contain an extraordinary amount of ideas and artistic elements, in fact, they impose tremendous restrictions on yourself throughout the entire creative process. So if you apply this discipline to every area of your life, you will discover that not only do you start to see amazing results, but you'll also notice so much easier life, how much life, it gets easier. It sounds like a paradox at first. Making life harder then makes it easier. But explore the realm of constriction and how it's going to free you. The power of surrender, Taurus. Freedom is a state of mind. Become a catalyst for transformation. Free your mind, Taurus. Four of Cups energy. Okay. So you're coming out of that Three of Cups energy where you're feeling like you're stagnant, lost in what you're doing. But overall, you're still kind of, I feel like you're definite. Understand that you can move through what you're going through and that you don't have to be stagnant in it, and that you're definitely have the ability and the power to get everything. If you surrender to your thoughts and surrender to what's going on, you're going to, but this card is representing hesitation, despondency, dissatisfaction, and restlessness, which is basically what the Eight of Swords is saying. So April, you're kind of feeling restless. You may feel doubt or even cynicism when offered love or work and opportunity. Generally, you may have a low energy and motivation, withdraw into a kind of restless apathy. If you're in an established relationship, it's calling on you to rekindle your romance at this time. But Taurus, don't get stuck in this energy of just feeling like, oh, ladybird, luck. All of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. So this is telling you, okay, we have heard you, everything you've made in the month of March. don't get stuck in this energy that we're not going to be there for you. Don't get think that it's not going to come. Remember, good things come to those who wait. What is meant for you will never pass you by, Taurus. So don't ever get stuck in that sort of idealistic way of thinking of okay, well, it's not happening right now. And as Earth energy, you guys are renowned for, if it doesn't work out the second you want it to, it's not working out. That's not necessarily true, and you need to embrace that fact. It's an air energy, but it's ladybirds symbolize the luck. You've been working hard on the project. Your goals to achieve and generally be manifesting for the future. She comes to show you that your hard work is going to come to fruition. More happiness is on the way. But it's also a sign to slow down. Don't rush or try too hard. Stay true to your heart and do everything with honor, Taurus. Don't get caught up in those thoughts. Messenger of Earth. Earth energy. There you go. You're coming into your own element here. It's calling on you at a time that you need to be... a messenger of Earth is coming to you, basically, and telling you, okay, you need to find your energy. Slow down. It can be easy to come overly and see a goal and just keep running towards it, but it's hard working, proceeding with integrity, perseverance, and grit, synergy, prudent, careful efforts, stamina, and dedication, which you have. You're in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. You do your best to never leave a job half done. You're dedicated and determined, knowing that your efforts are going to pay off with this card, and they will, Taurus. Your efforts will pay off. You just have to concentrate and throat your chakra. You're getting, again, something you have to say, Taurus, because you're getting speak your truth in everything. Again, speak your truth here. There is something that you need to say, Taurus. Absolutely. Somebody, throat chakra's coming up. So you need to work on your throat chakra, and all chakras are important, but it is very, very important to and keep them all in harmony, but balance the ones that are especially being called to us at this time. And this for you, the throat chakra, is definitely, it's the I speak. It's the element of sound. It's the most often talked about in the chakras, the clairvoyance, inner seeing, intuition, high levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy. But this card is also parallel to the heart, right? So it is, it's located obviously in the throat, and it's a clear inner hearing is associated with it. To balance and stimulate this energy, try humming, chanting, or singing. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. This area is fully activated. Don't be surprised if suddenly something creative happens, or suddenly you feel like you can't keep what you have to say in. You got the Justice Angel of Integrity out there. So this is coming up in many readings, but this Angel of Integrity, it stands for punishment and scales, Taurus. A fair decision must be made. You're still making, I kind of thought you had made that decision, but you might be coming back to it. Justice, law, balance, morals, truth, and decision, fairness, authority. You have a balanced outlook, and you need to treat others fairly. Fairness and truth are important to you now. Seek the answers you need to accept the facts. So it could be a legal decision, or that you need to see you'll get the truth of a matter. If you deserve justice, you'll have it. If you don't, you may be called to account for your actions. Equally, this card may show someone else to you as guilty of hypocrisy, or has tried to discredit or mislead you. And if so, that person's going to be exposed, Taurus. It could also indicate that you should give fair attention to your work and life balance. Balancing out the scales. If anybody that is speaking your truth is going to allow you to get the justice that I feel like you are so needing. You got the Fool card, essentially, the Sacred Clown. The first card that wasn't in the Swords fashion. So, this is you coming into a new beginning, essentially. It's starting over, understanding that there is... You laugh at the game of life right now. So you're coming into May, laughing at it. It's... Nothing we think is actually true. No belief is fixed. The provocative spirit of the sacred clown travels through each card of the Starman Tarot. So, twisting things around and turning them into their head. Christ, the sacred clown, mocked orthodoxy. Buddha, the sacred clown, mocked ego attachment. While Gandhi mocked money and power, he invites you to risk big, that you must risk the sting and bite of life to experience its true wonder. The sacred clown invites you to live in the exciting potential and freedom of each moment. It provokes, prods, and startles you out of the hypnotic dance of a monkey mind. He bids you to be aware that you are not in the stream of fear and desire endlessly surfacing, but rather the expansive freedom in which these issues appear and disappear. When you say I, you are referring to your story. Your story is not true. The burdens you have carried for so long can be put down because they never belonged to you, Taurus. Something new awaits you on an unexplored path, so step into life fearlessly, renew, refresh, and rebirth yourself. You are a child, innocent and free, Taurus. Oh, wow. Ace of Coins, new beginnings. Right after that card of the Sacred Clown, you get the Ace of Coins. So, that is definitely going to talk to you about new beginnings and a time of definitely just embracing what you have so long been stuck on. Beginnings and prosperity, winning in business and property. This ace symbolizes money and success or other achievements. You may receive money via new work or receive a windfall or gift that's going to sustain your future goals. Additional meanings include a new property, founding a new enterprise, or a stable relationship. Overall, this card means financial security and contentment, which is what we all strive for. The Hare, strength. Take time to make clear decisions. Bring awareness and light to the situation. You're still struggling to make this choice, Taurus. What is this choice for you? I believe it's involving a union. Somebody was deceptive. And you're calling, it's been calling on you strength. Like, called strength and strength here. You got, your spirit animal is saying, okay, you seriously need to let go of what is not serving you anymore. And get out of your mind. What is there's a relationship or a spiritual union or something that's been deceptive and envious in the past to you, and you're struggling with this. This is earth energy. This is your element. You're much stronger than you realize, and the Hare comes to you as an animal totem to help you believe how strong you are, Taurus. He wishes to bring you awareness. You are mentally, physically, and emotionally stronger than you think. You are well developed and have all you need within you. Sometimes you just need to be reminded of that. This Hare is independent and solitary. He's asking you to be more like him. Seek the answers within yourself in a quiet, peaceful place. Once he's thought that what he wishes to do, he is fast and known to be hard to catch. Some will call him cunning, but he's very aware and powerful being who knows what he wants and is what he wishes to help you with. He wishes to make the space to figure out what is you want, move forward with it in swift, decisive action. Because I think you've been ignoring for the grand part of 2021 here, the first half of it, that there's a decision you have to make and stick to it. There's a light, the Hare is calling a swift and answer decisive choice, but you got the Page of Water here. So the Page of Water is absolutely going to talk to you about a sort of a new, kind of a new way of feeling. Like you're kind of this open-heartedness, childlike innocence, which you're going to embrace at this time, curiosity, intimacy of beginning and relationships. Cheerful optimism. When you open your heart fully, allowing yourself to feel that childlike wonder, Taurus, and innocence, all adventures lead you where you need to go. Love is awaiting for you. Life is a delightful dance. You're here to frolic and play, and you're ready with a big smile and have on your dancing shoes. So after you've taken that time to make that choice, Taurus, I believe that you're going to get that. You're coming the Two of Wands, progress. Okay, so you're making progress on this now, which is great news coming out of the end of May. So you're making some progress, maybe not as quickly as you wanted. You're going to be coming halfway through the year. So your Two of Wands is definitely discovery, partnership, and planning. Is meeting a kindred spirit. So it's talking about maybe you're coming into a new relationship, possibly a romantic partner, but it could be a friend or colleague. This is going to broaden your vision and inspire you to think innovatively. This partner offers ideas, inspiration, and unexpected opportunities. As you begin to glimpse the bigger picture and see how you might develop your skills, you're going to be drawn to explore a particular interest and commit to learning. Education is an additional meaning of this card, so you could be going through some. But this too is asking you to invest time in planning and make the most of your time and energy. Don't waste it on people or anything that's going to drain you. Rest and rejuvenate. Again, you're being called on this. Rest and rejuvenate. Because I think that a lot of what you've gone through in 2021 so far has been a lot of, you kind of just, it's been a lot. And it's been a lot on all signs, I think. And I think that that's important to understand that everybody's going through that. It's a period of rest. Recuperation's definitely in order. And you're encountering or coming into a particularly, coming out of a particularly emotional or mentally experience, which is, that's what you've been coming through. The number 4 means numerology and foundation. So it's a time to heal with your soul so that you can continue moving forward, Taurus. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it, Taurus. It's a chance to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, see where changes can be made to make a brighter story for you. So then in June, look at that. So June, you're following up with that Princess of Swords energy and the 4 of Wands. So you're stuck in this sword energy right through to June. But this Princess of Swords it's calling on you to live your truth, right? You're brandishes your sword artfully and precisely. She's a spider woman. Her domain is high above the city streets. It's indicating the brilliance of a mind is at your side, an agile advocate for cutting away the obstacles as you scale the heights to success, Taurus. You may be being called to review the set of principles and assumptions you're living by. Those high ideals you were pursuing or once believed in. Life is a great journey filled with setbacks, wrong turns, and dead ends. You're being called to have an intrepid explorer and question assumptions, values, and ideas. What is the purpose of your life? Why are you here? What do you want? How might you navigate the difficulties, the inequalities of the dazzling array of opportunities to realize the best potential for yourself? What do you think is possible from the very best of human existence? The time is ripe, Taurus, for your philosophical re-examination of the meaning of life and the reacquaintance with some of the most remarkable thinkers and philosophers of our time. You are ready to begin walking your talk. Dazzle in the delights of your ambitions and pay attention to your surroundings. Question your reality and keep an open mind, Taurus. What a way that is a beautiful, it's a wonderful way to, I love that card. Love it. But 4 Wands is about creating, empowering, and potentializing your relationships and establishing strong physical and emotional foundations upon which we build your life, Taurus. Set the stage for celebration, communicate, and build your pillars of your relationships. Look at the structure of your life as a whole. Particularly, all of us have pillars or aspects of how we live that are weaker, compromising the integrity of what we wish to build. What pillar of your needs care and attention? This card points at the possibility of achieving a beautiful balance, steadily working away at each aspect of your life, Taurus, sharing your experience with those you love and respect, and enrolling others with the vision you have for yourself and those you love and respect. So set the stage for celebration and communicate and build your pillars of your relationships, achieving a beautiful balance. Wow, that's a beautiful way to come into June. You got the Ace of Swords. Okay, but you got it in reverse. So the Ace of Swords in reverse is, it's number 1, you got a lot of newbie. It's coming fast. I believe the change is going to be coming fast for you. And it's going to, bring in fast changes. But what you hope for may not materialize yet. Because frustrated by opposition, you might feel like you're giving up. Garner your willpower and trust your ideals and take them where they are appreciated. If a decision goes against you, do not doubt your abilities. Keep the faith. Don't lose focus. on what's going on. You got the sea turtle, conservation, make conscious choices. So now you've come through all this time. Don't let the minor setback break you down. You need to make conscious choices so that you can truly embrace what you're meant to embrace. And conserve your energy at this time. There's no need to go, again, I think that's been a major part through the reading is being that. But this is a water energy, obviously. The sea turtle brings energies that support Mother Earth and keep her in balance. You're calling to be balanced. She lives a long life and can endure many changes, holding on much ancient earth wisdom and patience to import you. She's asking you to consider this planet as your path going forward, lay the foundations for change, slow down, and think about your actions before you act, Taurus. 3 of Fire. Okay, so this 3 of Fire is definitely, I would say, if you look at this 3, it's expansion of opportunities, the fulfillment of creativity and achievement. You're on the right path towards success, Taurus. You have abundant opportunities before you. You need to trust yourself, for you can make good choices for yourself and co-create the situations and relationships that are in harmony with your heart's desires. Have confidence in your truth. Do not back down. Choose wisely. So when you're making a choice, don't just rush into your choices, right? Choose wisely. It's never, ever going to be a wise thing to do to rush into anything, right? It's always best to sort of go with the flow and make every choice with a clear and factual-based decision. It's your vision or goal, but too many choices, scattered energies, and unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Look at all the hands there. Your opportunities are bountiful, but there's a decision to be made. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear that they're going to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty, Taurus, just because you feel pressured. Don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of choice. So if they don't know what the fuck they're talking about, don't let them talk to you. Let them go. You don't know what you're talking about. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one that's made emotionally or in desperation. So, yeah, don't let anybody influence your choices. Those are yours. Own that shit. Page of Pentacles, luck. What a way to finish June. You got some luck. I think that is a beautiful way to finish June. I would. It's new job, good news. The Page is a practical soul who likes to get things done. It's reflecting on a situation. He's going to bring new opportunity your way. It comes up in a reading to reveal job offers or promotion, which is kind of a theme here. So you could be coming into a new job offer. Buying or selling properties. This guide is the practical option rather than anything idealistic. This appearance of a page foretells good news, money matters, and their lucky charm extends to education. A step up in life that brings you rewards, Taurus, which I think you are ready for. So choose wisely, stand in your strength, and speak your truth. Namaste.